What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy. I'm coming at you with another video, and when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, this game is a monumental flop for Ubisoft and potentially the death nail for the overall company. And it doesn't really matter how many times Ubisoft comes out here and tries to tout player numbers. Player numbers don't equate to actual sales data or sales numbers. So having 1 million players right now isn't really a win when we scroll down here, we could see you're giving away the game for free. Yeah, not very impressive. But all around, we finally have the end of the weekend numbers. And when we come over here to SteamDB, it ain't great. Because we have now seen that it had an all-time peak after this very first weekend of only 64,000 concurrent players. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to say, well, that's a good number. That's a great number. That's fantastic. It's a single player game. It's on all these platforms. It's on Ubisoft Plus. It's on Xbox. It's on PlayStation 5. It's not just on Steam. Well, we could take a look at things like Dragon Age the Veilguard, which was also on PS5, Xbox One, and Steam. Didn't have its own unique Ubisoft Plus account or anything like that, or an EA Plus account to basically play the game for free, with air quotes around free. Its first weekend ended up seeing an all-time peak of 89,000 concurrent players. And to rub salt into the wound even more, we can come over here to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, look at its very first weekend, and see that it also had an all-time peak of 256,000. Basically saying that this was a monumental success here. And again, this game also released out on platforms like Xbox, PS5, and Steam day one. So if all these games are already doing better than Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadows, if all these games are actually succeeding, well, except for Dragon Age the Veilguard, which was a monumental flop and gutted BioWare, wouldn't that lead people to believe and recognize that this was a flop for Ubisoft? Because I wanted to set in for you guys. Dragon Age the Veilguard, the game that led to the death of BioWare, terminating all but 100 employees, seeing the director leaving the company, BioWare now only focusing in on Mass Effect. Wouldn't you think that if Assassin's Creed Shadows is doing worse than Dragon Age, that would basically be the indication that, hey, it's a flop? Yes. And you want to know who else recognizes that this is a flop? The stock market. You could come over here to 5 days over at the recent stock market for Ubisoft, and you can see the day Assassin's Creed Shadows launched, it took a massive dip, dropping to $2.63. And as of right now, after its weekend, it's even lower. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, pull it out to like the month-long thing. Oh, look, at over the month, it's raised over time. 6 months, not great. But what about year to date? Year to date looks good. What about 1 year? Not great. What about 5 years? Not great. What about the all-time max? Yeah, where we stand right now, Shadows has gutted Ubisoft. Shadows has put Ubisoft into the brink of bankruptcy, and it's pretty obvious because they need more sales. They've already admitted that they need to sell about 10 million copies just to break even, and this was before both delays. As it stands right now, Ubisoft is looking down the barrel of bankruptcy. It's already trying to talk with Tencent in order to buy out the company or buy off a bunch of IPs, whether that's Assassin's Creed or whatnot. They're talking to Microsoft, they're talking to EA, they're talking to everybody to sell off IPs to try to save themselves right now. And Assassin's Creed Shadows more than likely just put the final nail in the coffin. But hey, that's just my take on all this. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.